how that new beginning can grow and evolve and build in its own natural way, the way we did with today.
Well, Robert Downey Jr. was an amazing actor the day I met him. He's an amazing person the day I met him. So he has continued being both of those things. Seeing how he has evolved this character, particularly up through Endgame, is really something to behold, and I think is something that is astounding and will go down in history as one of the greatest acting feats over 10 films in 10 years. And nobody could have done it except him, and we wouldn't be here today on the purple carpet for Endgame without Robert.
Well, it's just, it's always been super generous and always been very, very available and clearly a very talented actor. But seeing him continue to come up with new ways to figure out Tony, and he's so invested in the story overall. So we just really are very lucky and fortunate to have him as our leader.
He's one of the greatest screen actors of all time, and so when I got to work with him, I just wanted to watch him all the time. I forgot that I needed to act as well, because I was like, I just want to absorb what you're doing and then do it myself. It felt like one of the best screen acting lessons I've ever had in my life, and he's also just one of the most charismatic people I've ever met, which obviously helps with the screen acting, but he's just so good at what he does, and that's really cool to watch.
Chris! Hey, Chris! Right there, Chris!
Guys, can you back up from the side? We're trying to get the whole side clear.
Hey, Chris!
Well, it's pretty cool because I grew up loving Star Wars and the original three, and Chris and I we were neighbors for a while. So we were always hanging out. He's such a great guy, and I feel like he's really grown into wanting to be a director, and he's gone through a lot of phases in his life, but he really is a leader on set.
Chris, one more this way, sir. Chris, Mr. Evans.
But he was always, he was always a leader, to me. I mean, in many ways, and he just embodied that role so well, and I feel like, I think like everybody has sort of come into their own a little bit more. I mean, it's 10 years. A lot happens in 10 years. So.
They haven't changed much. I think we've all kind of, I don't know. The first Avengers feels like yesterday, to be honest. It's sort of the most intense period this last 8-9 years, and yet it feels like it's compressed into a week. And I don't know. It's all my first memories of working with those guys are as vivid as the ones that were yesterday. So, we're very close friends now, and it's a strange feeling to think that who knows if we're ever going to gather like this again.
Oh, go, man!